Yeah, but when you get a chance, I will need that second battery.
All right, good evening, everybody. We are here in Ventnor City, New Jersey, in South Jersey for the South Jersey Lifeguard Racing Series for the women's race.
We're on you, Chase.
Your gracious hostess here tonight are myself. My name's Natalie Oliva. I was here last week with another Brigantine guard, Fran. We were both working the Margate Memorial race, and I'm here with my partner.
Hi, I'm Molly Hoffman.
Yeah, she's also Brigantine, and I'm also from Sea Isle City. I was on the patrol from 2014 to 2018, and my team won this race back in 2018, my last year on the patrol. So here we have, coming up is the first event. Have this guy waving. He looks excited. We got the doubles on deck right here. So we got Cape May in lane 1. Let's see, we got
Margate in lane 2.
Margate, and then we got AC in lane 3, Wildwood lane 4, Avalon lane 5, Longport lane 6, Harvey Cedars coming down from a little bit more north. In 7, 8 is Brigantine, shout out, right?
Yes, Brigantine represent.
And then right next to them is Sea Isle City, let's go. 10 is Ocean City. 11 is Ventnor, 12 is Upper Township, 13 is Wildwood Crest, and in 14 we have Stone Harbor. So tonight we have a total of 14 crews and 14 teams in general. So we have Cape May Point and North Wildwood and Surf City that didn't make it out tonight, but looks like it's going to be a good competition. These conditions look a little bit choppy. The waves are looking not horrible, but you know, always a little bit more challenging when you got surf like that all the way out. It looks like it's breaking pretty far out, but hopefully these rowers will be able to use that to their advantage on their way in. All right, so that first horn means 2 minutes in start of this doubles race. So gearing up here, the crews are starting to drag their boats in the water. So they have the bow person will get in first. So they tip the boat down so that they can jump in the boat, usually just swing your leg over. And then the stern person will run to the stern of the boat and push the boat all the way out so that people through the surf. And it depends on your style of like how you get in the boat. Some people push it out farther in the water and go a bit deeper, but some people get right in and row right away. The key thing is to remember, like here, is you just got to keep rowing. Do not stop rowing when you're in the surf like that. Even if you get slammed by the waves, you just got to keep pushing through until you get out of that surf. All right, and they're off. Here they go. So as you can see, there are some crews where the stern person has already gotten into the boat, and they are starting to row here. Looking pretty solid so far.
Wildwood Crest looks like they're up in the lead.
Oh yeah, who's that in lane 5? Avalon? Avalon looks like they're starting to get out too. And then it goes 6, 7, 8. What is that, 9? Is that Sea Isle? Or no, Margate?
Get their layback. Very nice.
Yeah. The Allwell sisters have been always known to dominate the doubles events. Oh, it looks pretty tight right now. It looks like everybody got out pretty easily. And here they go. This is the full mile doubles race, so it's half mile out, half mile back. So not a super short race. It takes anywhere from 15 minutes, just about. The times, so the times have been around 13 minutes. For the Longport race back in the beginning of July, we saw Longport take the lead in the doubles row.
That was Kira McCauley and Taylor Fye for Longport.
And then
Ventnor.
And then Atlantic City came in third in that race. So Atlantic City looks like they have a pretty high stroke rate here. So really chopping through that wake. Getting that layback. These boats really don't use a ton of legs. You can. I always put a little bit of soap on my seat, to give yourself a little push so you can leverage that. But it's all in really you want to grab as much water as you can on that front end of the stroke and just pull as hard as you can and get that full layback. You need a lot of ab strength here, and I'm sure Molly knows that with regular rowing in a shell,
Yep. Looks like they're passing the single flags now.
Oh yeah, Kate May took out a little bit of a flag. That's okay.
Just keep on rowing.
Yeah, you just got to keep rowing. So they're going to be turning south tonight, so...
To
Cape May, right. So whenever there's a rowing race, you have to turn into the wind so that you can keep control of your boat. Because usually if you turn the other way, then your bow will swing out and you'll go way too far out and just completely mess up your turn. So it looks like Cape May is holding a lead up here in lane 1. You can see this great drone shot. Then Margate is right next to them too. And there you go, you see Brigantine Sea Isle, and I believe that's Ventnor. Maybe that's Ocean City. I just saw the city, so. There you go, you can see how close these crews are to each other. The bow seat is in charge of most of the steering here, or all of the steering. So you gotta on the backstroke look behind you to make sure that you're still staying on course. It's tough, especially for a longer distance like this, because with the wind it'll blow you around. So you really got to be mindful of your course, because that can honestly make or break a race.
Do they have somebody with the flag waving where to go? Do you know?
No, so that's not like a regular crew race, so you're kind of like on your own here. So if you're not like in a specific lane, you can honestly go wherever you want. Like there's not like as long as you turn your flag, then you're good. So you just want to like stay as straight, or it depends. Right, yeah. So you want to just stay on your flag. Sometimes people will utilize the wind on the way back, so keep your bow like obviously a little bit more into the wind, just so it will continue to hold that control, but use that to get the swells on the way back in, so that'll help them like pick it up. So it looks like, I can't tell who that is all the way out there, but
probably Cape May.
So Cape May, Cape May here in lane 1.
Oh.
And then that's Margate, and there's 3. Atlantic City. And there's those other 2 crews fighting out there. In the middle, it's starting to spread out here. So as they start to approach the flags, you can see it a little bit here. They're getting there, getting close and getting ready to hit those turns soon.
Looks really windy out there.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the most ideal conditions, but could be worse. You know, it always could be worse.
It's true.
All right, looks like someone in the middle of the pack there. Maybe that's that could be Longport over there. You can see that they do have their rescue jet ski out there just in case something were to happen, because you know it's pretty far out in the water, going half a mile out. So that's no easy feat.
Side question. So Natalie, what seat did you row in when you were lifeguard racing in the boat?
Oh yeah, I jumped around a little bit. I went from stern to bow, but typically was in the stern, and then I also rowed singles. I got second here on my last race here, and I missed first by, you know, a wave. And it looks like the boats are starting to approach the flags. Oh, this looks like lane 2 is coming up. That's Margate here, turning the second flag here. So they're coming in hot, getting ready to drop that one oar and just slam the other oar in the water and get that tight turn to the flag. Looks like the next people to turn is AC. And then Avalon in lane 5. All right, so as they make these turns, it's crucial that they're trying to get on these swells, because that'll give them almost like a little extra boost. So you'll see them pick up their pace, and you can see these boats, they're getting really, really close. You got to pay attention to where you're steering, and you got to stay out of the way of the other people that have already turned the flag. They're definitely, you know, the priority. It looks like there's a little bit of a collision.
Gauge you're on.
That's it. There, I see. That might be Sea Isle. They're in the light green boat.
I don't think they hit, but it looked really close.
Yeah, it did look close. Hopefully that didn't mess up anybody. So Margate is really taking the lead here, really starting to move away as they come in using those swells. It doesn't actually look like there are that many swells, but it's definitely choppy.
Once they get in closer, I feel like there'll be some.
Yeah, they'll definitely get some.
Catch.
Yeah, and the funny thing about this is, like, you know, the ocean is so unpredictable, so you never know. I mean, it's anybody's race still at this point, which is the best part about ocean racing, you know?
Anything could happen.
Anything could happen. So Molly, you're a rookie?
Yes, I am a rookie.
Is this gonna be you next year? You gonna make the boat?
I hope so. Definitely gonna work for it.
Awesome.
I'll start training.
Yeah, get out there, do some starts.
Yeah, it's a lot different than regular rowing.
Oh yeah.
A lot different. Like no legs.
Yeah, all upper body.
Yep.
Got to build up that arm strength.
For sure.
All right, looks like that's Atlantic City here. You can see that their stroke rate is a little bit lower, but like I said before, once you get on a swell, you want to pick that rate up so that you can just like kind of glide with that wave and use it to your advantage.
It's the best feeling, catching a wave in.
Mm-hmm.
It's so nice.
Yeah, especially if you know how to like ride them well. And I'm sure that a lot of these crews are, you know, well experienced with all of that. So yeah. It's fun. This is a lot of fun, but it hurts your forearms. Have you ever gotten your forearms blow up? I'd always use Tiger Balm. It has like such a strong smell to it, but I always rub it all over my arms. It's like almost like Salon Paws. Have you ever used that, or like Icy Hot or something?
Yeah.
So that always helped a little bit, but everybody is like just like it smells so strong.
And my arms like puff up and they're so hard. It's like
yeah, it's crazy.
Feel it pulse.
I know. I'm like, somebody please massage my arms. All right, looks like Margate's still holding that lead here.
And it looks like a lot of the girls who row doubles are also rowing singles for most of them too.
Yeah, and that's tough. Having to double up in races, like I know how that is. The singles, I like the singles though because it's nice and short.
Yeah.
Because it's quick, but you know, those ones are always super nerve-wracking because you really don't have that much time. Like if you're behind, then you really have to make it up.
Massage your arms really quickly.
Yeah, massage your arms really quickly, get out there.
How far out is the singles row, do you know?
The singles, I believe, is it's a half mile total, so it's a quarter mile out, quarter mile back.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and that, again, like your course is crucial for that because it's such a short race.
Like a sprint.
Yeah. So.
This is a nice steady state race. Steady state race for the doubles.
Yeah.
Until you come in. You gotta sprint it in.
Oh yeah, that's such a great shot of all these boats coming in. It's hard to tell by the depth perception of like this angle, but it looks like Margate is in first, and then maybe AC in second. Seattle looks pretty strong. They have a rookie in the stroke. See, her name's Abby. She's also doing the singles, and she is a fearless rower, let me tell you. She got out there at the Longport women's race, never doing singles, and just rocked it. She did so great for her first time. So it looks like the first boat is approaching that I believe is a swim flag. So going right through that, and then they'll hit the singles flag, and then they're straight shot home. And this is the part where definitely start to see more of the stroke rate come up. So starting that sprint almost after that long race. It is a long race, but you know, it's very rewarding. I remember one race, I don't know if it was this race, I think it was a different one, but I had to jump out of the boat and run somewhere, and I just smacked my face in the sand getting out of the boat. I was so tired.
Your legs are shaking everywhere.
Yeah, I was doing that with my good friend Meg. Shout out to Meg. I think she's listening, so you know.
Hey, Meg.
Yeah, we had good times. We loved it. I loved it. That's the best experience. Lifeguarding.
Nice shot of Margate.
Yeah, Margate's looking good.
Inside lane creeping.
Yeah, it looks like, I think that might be AC.
Is AC? Oh, that's Kate
Yeah.
May.
No, I think that might be AC because they have the blue boat. It's hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of these crews, I mean, it's, again, the ocean is so unpredictable, so you never know. It's anybody's race. And we can hear the people chanting and doing their hand whistles.
Oh, who's catching this wave right here?
Oh, looks like, I want to say that's AC.
Yeah.
Oh, look at their stroke rate. Picking up. Once you get on a wave, you don't stop rowing. They should have kept rowing.
They veered a little.
Oh. Okay, and here comes Margate.
Wow, look at that.
Awesome finish on the wave. Congratulations to them.
Wow, that was really
wow. I'm getting goosebumps right now. I'm so excited. Like, I love seeing, like, they look so, oh, look at that. Awesome.
You can hear them slapping the boat from down there.
Yeah.
And those are the Albel sisters?
Yeah, they've been doing this for a while. I rode against them, and
wow, congrats to them.
Woohoo.
That's really great. That must be so cool.
Yeah.
Getting raised up.
What
like
a great
that.
feeling. What a great race. So rewarding.
For sure.
All right, so our next event we got going on is the swim. So that race should be starting soon, and we'll stay tuned here.
At Wawa, we've always had options. For the morning rusher. For the little ones. For the conference caller. And now we have even more. With order ahead, curbside, and delivery options. All from the Wawa app, so that you can Wawa how you wanna.
We'd like to thank our sponsors, Passionvines, the official liquor store of the shore. Call or visit passionvines.com to have your liquor delivered. And after the race, check out lifeguardart.com for pictures from tonight's event.
Go, other. Keep on.
All right, and the swim is on.
For the Longport race, we had Megan Fox coming first for the swim, following Katie McClintock, also in Longport. This race is probably going to be 10 minutes. I don't know if it's the same distance from the Longport race, but that one was about 10 minutes. And then for the OC women's race, we had Megan Fox also coming first. So, see if she'll come in first again tonight.
Yeah, she's been dominating this year, that swim. I was saying last week, Godspeed to these people that do this swim. I can't even imagine. You know, like trying to, like, they're probably kicking each other in the face. Like, it's every man for themselves out there. You know, you gotta be careful. And again, like, your course is super crucial when you go out there. I believe it's like an out and back. Yeah, I think you have to turn that triple flag out there. It was a little bit past the singles flag.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
So probably a little bit more than a quarter mile.
yeah. That's tough. I can't even imagine doing that. I said, put me in a boat. I can do that. That's my water sport. That's the extent of water sports that I will do.
Same for me too. I'm not a strong swimmer. Well, I am, but I just
Not like
better in
these
the boat.
girls. Yeah, not like
definitely.
these girls. They're like the best of the best in South Jersey here. Like, and also it's really impressive that when you learn to swim like this in the ocean, you are kind of, like, you learn how to swim. Like, this is redundant, but you learn how to swim in the ocean, and there's like, like the currents, and you have to read all of that. So just, being able to tackle that, and it's extremely impressive. I believe a lot of these people swim in college and high school. Their swim caps probably have their schools on them, represent. So yeah, Megan Fox. I honestly, we can't tell who's in first, but maybe it's Megan Fox, maybe it's somebody else, who knows? It'll be a mystery until they get out of the water, but it's a great shot over here. You can see them all still kind of near each other. It's starting to spread out a little bit, the pack. So you can see like the clear people in front. And whoever's in first looks like they're being trailed pretty closely by whoever's in second, but
and also in third too.
But they're starting to pull away a little bit.
That first, second, and third are definitely away from the pack.
Yeah, it looks like, and they have their rescue boat out there, so obviously in case something were to happen, they're there to help them out.
It looks like groups of three, like 3 in the front, 3 in the back, and then 3 in the middle. How many swimmers? 14. Right?
Yeah, so there should be 14 swimmers for the 14 teams that are here. All right, you can see in the shot that they're coming up to the singles flags, so that means they're not too far off from that swim flag. It looks like there's a clear first place swimmer right now.
Also, anything could happen though. Catching waves coming in.
Again, yeah. It's just like, with rowing, you could catch a swell, catch a wave, and that can bring you in front of the girl. If you're neck and neck with somebody, that can make all the difference in your placement. So always be prepared to catch a wave. All right, so through the pack, middle of the pack's going through that singles flag. Where is this flag? Man, oh, okay, I see. Now you can see that double flag. So that's where they have to turn around. I'm not sure what the rules are for...
I think it's any turn around.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not
So
sure.
as long as you turn the flag, then I think you're good.
Yeah, I don't think they would really have a way to tell, honestly.
Yeah. They had somebody sitting out there last time, or maybe they have, you can see,
Oh,
yeah,
the
you know
jet
what, they have the
ski.
jet ski out there watching.
And they have a boat out there as well.
All right, so first place just turned the flag.
Wouldn't want to come in and like hit anybody.
Yeah, and this part is, you got to be really careful if you're like in the middle and people already turned. Like, you don't want to run into them. You want to make sure that you're keeping a good course. All right, so they're starting to really spread out, so you can see 1, 2, and 3. They're moving. They're really moving, especially on this way in. It looks like the wind will push them, and hopefully the current. And first person's through that singles flag. Speaking of singles, that's the next event. So the girls for this race, if they're rowing doubles and singles, they don't get that much rest in between. It's one after the other, so gotta have some good fitness to go back to back with some of these races. These boats out here, they're heavy. All right, we're getting through this race here, so still the distinct first, second, and third place. Got a blue cap.
Could be Megan Fox, I think so, with the ACHS colored cap, because that's where she swims at.
Oh, she goes to Atlantic City?
Yeah, Longport guard, ACHS swimmer.
Nice, nice.
I think she's going into her senior year.
Oh, wow. So hopefully if she does this for a while, then, you know, she'll continue to be super successful with her swimming. And I wonder if she's probably going to swim in college, I think.
For sure. She's so good. She's winning all these races.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's her. Not sure who's behind her, though.
Yeah, if it's following a trend from the past few races, it's probably... Who was that got second last?
They only have one, so...
All right, let's see. Longport. Oh, Wildwood. They had
Adrian Bilello.
From not Wildwood, Wawa Crest, and then Brigantine actually. Grace Erin. Or no, sorry, that was paddleboard. Molly Cowell from North Wildwood. So we got.
I don't think North Wildwood is here, so.
Oh right, yeah, North Wildwood is not competing tonight, so we'll see who it ends up being. Yeah, look how choppy it is right now. You can't tell from the above angle, but looking from this angle, you can see they can probably catch some good waves on their way in.
It looks like when she goes up to breathe, she's also turning her head to look up to see where she's at.
And there you go. She can catch this little wave here. Oh no. Yeah, this is quite a lead from first place now. So once they get to a certain point in the water, you'll see the swimmers start to stand up and bash out of the water. And I can't imagine, they're probably exhausted, so picking up their legs and trying to get out of the water is brutal. So you want to just try to ride a wave in as shallow as you can.
And also their goggles are probably very foggy.
Oh, yeah.
Not be able to see where they're going.
I didn't even think of that. Yeah, that's true.
So you gotta rip them off and just run as fast as you can. Oh, there she is.
First one up. Oh, nice. She caught a little bit of a wave.
Taking her goggles off. And her yep, that's Megan Fox in first place for Longport. Congrats to Megan.
Oh, they didn't do the marking on their arms. They usually have the Beach Patrol written on their arms. All right, so that was first place.
Go up on the next race.
Just doing some dolphin dives for second place.
And then here comes third place. Not really sure what beach patrols these are, but we can get official results in a bit.
Looks like a Bloomsburg cap that girl had on.
All right, and this looks like fourth place coming in here. Oh, look, there's two girls pretty close together right here. Another big thing about like your course, especially here, is that you don't want to be running too far out of the water to that finish.
It's like a UCLA cap. Not sure who that is.
All right, so we got our swimmers coming out now. Next up, we got those singles. So going back to rowing event. My favorite, I love the singles. So yeah, we'll gear up for the next race starting soon. You know, what's your favorite thing from Wawa, Molly?
That's a really hard question. I love Wawa, but honestly, their pretzels are just so good. I would say a Wawa pretzel.
Nothing hits better than a Wawa pretzel. You know, honestly, pair that with some chocolate milk. Great race day recovery.
For sure, for sure.
But yeah, now we're gonna cut to a commercial from our sponsor,
Wawa.
At Wawa, we've always had options. For the morning rusher. For the little ones. for the conference caller. And now we have even more, with order ahead, curbside, and delivery options, all from the Wawa app, so that you can Wawa how you wanna.
We'd like to thank our sponsors, Passionvines, the official liquor store of the shore. Call or visit passionvines.com to have your liquor delivered. And after the race, check out lifeguardart.com for pictures from tonight's event.
All right, so we got about 2 minutes until this singles race is going off.
Yellow belt for the W on the belt. Gage, you ready? 1 second. I'm ready.
You can see Fran right there with the son Remy.
Oh yeah, Fran was my co-host on Friday, and I believe he's gonna be doing South Jerseys as well with me. So, you know, we got a nice Seattle City Brigantine combo squad.
Make it snappy. Are you good?
Oh yeah, check out that shot. So it looks like crews are starting to bring their boats into the water, getting ready here. Got Margate here.
Do you know what kind of start they're doing?
Oh, you mean like if there's gonna be like somebody holding their or pushing their bow out if it's
Yeah.
too rough? I think it might be just a regular start. The surf isn't huge, so
Yeah, I think they might be doing it by themselves.
yeah. But at the Longport race, yeah, I forgot about that. They did have the singles rowers start in the boat. They'll typically do that when the surf is really rough or like pretty big. So they'll have the person start in the boat, and then you'll pick somebody to push your bow out, which is
The start is such an important part of the race because that really determines on how well you're gonna do.
yeah. Starts were always they're scary, especially in singles, because like you're basically surfing this boat. You have no control until like you sit down and grab your oars. So you want to keep like your butt low, and you have to stay in the middle on keel in the boat. And you want to just take the least amount of steps as possible when you swing your legs over and go straight and sit down and, just row. Like, you cannot stop rowing, like I said. Like, if you stop, then you're screwed. But I remember just, like, working on starts on land, just swinging my legs over the stern of the boat. I've hit my shins so many times.
That is the worst.
Yeah, it was always so awful. I was like,
So painful.
it's brutal. I put like, surf wax down on the boat so you don't slip and fall.
I've had that happen.
Yeah, I've had my fair share of falls and broken oars. But, it's all so fun though. Ocean rowing is its own thing. It's crazy. I want to get back out in a boat. I don't know if I'm allowed to, but I would love to do it again, just to go out. I think it might be like a liability now that I'm not on the patrol, but hey, I'll sign something saying I'll do it. If I get hurt, that's on me. So you can see over there the Sea Isle and Brigantine boats are next to each other. They got like is Brigantine red or orange? I can't really tell.
It's an orange boat.
Yeah,
we haven't used that boat in a while. We just got it back out.
Nice. I like the colors. It's easier to tell who's who.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Sea Isle's got their like seafoam green.
Atlantic City has their light blue. Mm-hmm. I think all of their boats are light blue.
Yeah.
All of ours are white.
And then I saw Wildwood's usually got their yellow boat.
Yellow, yep.
I've seen Margate with a dark green boat before. I know that maybe their men use it.
Yeah.
But, show some variety in the boats. And these are like the Van Dyne boats that are made out, I want to say, Northfield or something.
Linwood, I think.
Oh, Linwood, yeah. Yeah, so close by.
I wonder how long it takes to make those boats. Are they handmade or?
I believe so, yeah.
Probably costs a lot of money.
Yeah. They're heavy.
Very heavy.
Yeah. If you see, like, there's a bunch of people near the Sea Isle boat over there and, like, the Seafoam one, so they'll pick it up. These are, like, the racing boats, so they're, like, the nice boats. So
yeah.
They don't want to, like, drag them across the
Babies.
sand. They make all the rookies carry them. So
yes,
you have a billion people around the boat just carrying it, trying to get your hand on like the rod on the inside of the boat, and you're just trying not to step on people's ankles while you're trying to carry this boat.
Kick someone's foot.
Yeah. Give them a little flat tire. All right, so we should be starting soon. It looks like they're really starting to approach the water here. So I believe they did do the 2-minute horn. I'm not sure if we heard it.
I believe so.
That's what that is.
We have Margate here. If you look on the screen, who's racing? Amanda Auble. She also did the doubles, so had to do a quick recovery.
Mhm. Yeah, and you see that in a lot of crews. Ooh, I'm getting excited here.
Yeah.
I always get like so nervous and
I get nervous for them. A lot could go wrong.
but a lot could go right.
That's very true.
You got to go into it with a good mentality, because, if you go in too scared, then You know, it's always going to end up badly. You can hear Sea Isles chant with their big Sea Isle. You know,
Ours is BC. BP.
I love that. I love the chants. You can always hear Sea Isle coming from a mile away.
Gets you hyped up.
Yeah, there's AC getting ready here.
The best part is definitely seeing everybody come out and show your support for your beach patrol. It's probably a really nice feeling. I haven't raced yet, so.
You'll get there though. You'll get there. You're only a rookie. You got so much time.
Yeah, a lot of it comes with experience, like making sure you know the water and how to navigate it.
Oh yeah, for sure. And that's why I said, like, the Auble sisters have been doing this for a while, so they're like veterans at this point. And
They're off.
here's the horn.
Oh,
Maybe that was that the 2-minute horn? Oh, we heard a horn, but maybe that wasn't the start. But it looks like everybody's really starting to get into the water now.
false start. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh yeah, sorry. We called a little early. So kind of like what we saw in the doubles, they had they'll have different styles and when people get into the boat. So the deeper you go, the harder it is going to be to pull yourself up in, to swing your legs over into the boat, but also it will be easier to get past those breakers a bit. So some people really try to like push as far as they can past that point. Then other people will just immediately get in the boat and just start rowing. So I guess it depends on your style and your abilities and what you're capable of, you know? All right,
And now they're off.
there's the start. All right, so as you can see,
There's Amanda.
she got right in and started rowing. She's got to pull some rights there to get herself straightened back out. I had to think about that for a second. And Kate May right there.
That's Amanda. Lindsay Farina?
Farina? Yeah.
I think so. I'm sorry about
Some
that.
people have some complicated last names on these beach patrols, let me tell you. But it looks like Atlantic City is leading the pack so far.
That's
from that.
Morgan Simpson.
So Megan Holland has dominated in the singles row. I know that she was also a Drexel rower, so she rowed with Paul Zavell.
Paul Savell is a brigantine lieutenant.
Yeah, he's also the Drexel University rowing coach for both the men's and women's, and just had a rower go to the Olympics, which is crazy.
Insane.
Yeah, Justin Best, he was 2-seat of the men's 8. They got 4th. Unfortunately, did not medal, but hey, props to them. So
Still
great.
out there.
Yeah.
Out in Tokyo.
Tokyo's awesome. I went there one time with my mom and my
Wow.
sister. Great. I can't wait to go back. All right, so it looks like that's AC really far out. They really got a good lead out here. Probably about halfway out at this point. Oh, you know what? Oh, they got somebody out farther creeping up. Oh, you can see the singles flags, so they're getting ready to approach these flags. These, few hundred yards as you're approaching the flags are super crucial because, you want to stay on, like, exactly to the flag so that you can cut it, like, really tight. You can knock over the flag as long as you turn it the right way, like, you're fine. So here she is. Here's AC approaching that flag. So she's adjusting a little bit, pulling her rights, and she has to turn into the wind. So you'll see her drop her oar in the water and really hammer on it with the other one. She's got quite a lead. There's somebody out there. I can't tell what lane that is. I want to say maybe 12? Something 12. Upper Township, maybe? I can't tell.
There goes Brigantine turning.
Yeah, there goes Brig. And a lot of the other crews are starting to turn here. This is actually a pretty spread. Well, we got a middle of the pack, but this is quite a lead by Atlantic City.
Definitely. She got her hat on.
Yeah, she's got her hat.
Backwards. Looks very cool.
Free speed. You can see she's picking up that stroke rate as she's getting on those swells, using those to her advantage to really bring her home. Really getting the lay back here. You can see her looking out. I believe this is Margate closest to us, and they're fighting for second and third place. That far boat, can't tell who that is, but they are in a clear second place unless Margate starts to take them.
Maybe Stone Harbor?
Could be Stone Harbor. We've seen some good finishes from Laura Mastrangelo. Oh, no, just kidding.
Harbor.
Not Stone Harbor, but Jacqueline Pauling from Ocean City. She didn't row at Longport, but Ocean City got second there in the singles. So it looks like there's a fight for second. And then somebody else in the middle is starting to creep up. But it looks like it's going to be a clear win from Atlantic City. Oh, look at that. She's starting to get on that wave. Starting to go down that wave. This is the mistake that they made before. You got to keep rowing. You can't stop rowing too early. Because your boat will turn, and if you're parallel with the wave, then you could flip, and it could be bad news bears from then on out. But that looked like a pretty easy win for Atlantic City. Congratulations to...
Look at that smile. Congratulations to Atlantic City.
To Morgan Simpson. Awesome job. That's a great feeling. So it looks like in second, somewhere in the far lanes, we got a second, and then it looks like Margate was third. Oh, look at that smile. She's probably so happy. Congratulations to Morgan.
Cloud 9 she's probably on.
Oh, yeah. It's such a rewarding feeling. All right, and as these other singles crews finish up here, we're gonna bring it home with the Surf Dash, everybody's favorite.
So exciting. Quickest race probably, for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely the quickest race, and you can easily see the entire race, which is nice too. Everybody's like up in it.
Yeah, pull the drone up.
Yeah, so Surf Dash, for those of you who are not familiar, it's basically you run into the water as fast as you can, touch a pole, and then run into the water, or run out of the water as fast as you can. So it's a relay, and there's typically 4 girls on the team. So I'm not sure if they have to use a can this time around, and sometimes they make the anchor wear a swim cap, but it depends on the race and their rules, you know.
For the OC women's race, we had Wildwood Crest coming first, and then Ocean City coming second, and then North Wildwood came in third. But I don't think
Yeah, so
North Wildwood isn't here, so
yeah, North Wildwood isn't here, but for the I believe Sea Isle did pretty well in the other race. Where's it? Are we missing a paper?
I think you have it.
Oh wait, my bad. I have it. Oh yeah, in Longport, Ocean City got first, and then it was Sea Isle second, shout out, and then Longport third. So we'll see how it is tonight. It could go either way. These races are, they're so fast. Like sometimes there could be just people, some teams that just creep in there, and you're like, where the heck did they come from? When I was on the patrol, Sea Isle was pretty dominant with their Surf Dash. They had great record with their racing. I believe, I want to say my one good friend, Christy Rohr, she was on the team for a while.
It's a dog. There was just a dog in the boat.
Oh, I didn't even see that. But yeah, my friend Christy, she was on the team for a while, and I'm pretty sure out of all of the races that she did, we were on the patrol for 5 or 6 years. I think she lost 1 or 2 races, something insane like that. So they were always the team to beat. Sea Isle was always so fast.
If you look over to the right, you see some of the girls practicing, getting in and out of that water. Gonna make sure there's no holes there, that they don't trip over. Don't break any ankles.
Oh my gosh, that'd be horrible. Yeah, this is exciting. And you know what? I think after this, I'll probably, stop at Wawa.
I think I might too.
Get a hoagie.
Get a hoagie.
Or, get a pretzel. Get a pretzel.
Get a hoagie. Why not get a hoagie and a pretzel?
Why not both? So we're gonna take a quick break to get a message from our sponsor,
Wawa.
At Wawa, we've always had options. For the morning rusher. For the little ones. For the conference caller. And now we have even more, with order ahead, curbside, and delivery options, all from the Wawa app, so that you can Wawa how you wanna.
We'd like to thank our sponsors, Passionvines, the official liquor store of the shore. Call or visit passionvines.com to have your liquor delivered. And after the race, check out lifeguardart.com for pictures from tonight's event.
All right, so we got the surf dash coming up on here, so you can see those Ventnor guards. Since it's at Ventnor, they have people standing with the poles in there, so they try to stay as even as possible. They're getting slammed by the waves right now. It's got to make sure that there's no holes, but
What we just showed you was the Brigantine Invitationals race edit that was made, and this Friday will be the South Jerseys race in Longport, which we will also be at. I won't be commentating, but Natalie will be.
Yeah, I'll be here.
With Fran.
Yeah, it'll be live again on YouTube, just like it is here. So you can check out the South Jersey Lifeguard Racing Instagram, Facebook. They'll have links for you to access it and get all the content you need to be up to date with all the South Jersey Lifeguard races. It's exciting.
So exciting.
All right, that's a great shot with the drone overhead here. So you can see I believe there should be the full 14 crews with their teams with their relay teams.
Yep.
So yeah, it looks like they'll be able to use some of these waves to their advantage. So hopefully some of these girls ride these waves.
Looks like they're only in about waist deep water.
Yeah, nothing crazy, but sometimes that can be a bit more challenging. So
Yeah.
it depends on. It's funny because depending on the race, like they'll have them like, you know, chest deep or waist deep, and if you're a swimmer, sometimes it's to your advantage that it's like deeper. But
Couple
if you're
of strokes.
right, but if you're more of a runner, then definitely more to your advantage if you have a bit more land. And just like big thing is just pick up your legs, porpoise dive a little bit.
Oh, you guys call it porpoise dive? We call it dolphin dives.
Oh yeah,
Brigantine,
little porpoising.
You run as fast as you can, and then once you can't run, you dolphin dive, and when you no longer can dolphin dive, then you start swimming. That's our can run. That's how we explain it to people.
Yeah, I was an alternate for one race, like my rookie summer, and then I focused on rowing. But I love doing stuff like this too, like the sprints. It's like quick,
Yeah.
good times. So I think they're getting ready here.
And it looks like they are using a can, so you have to make sure you get that exchange down pretty well, because if you drop it or something, or someone trips over it, that could really cost you the race.
Yeah, every little thing counts here because, you know, like we said, it's such a quick race. It'll be over in like 2 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
All right, there they go. You can see their cans dragging behind them, so it looks like people in the far lanes are coming out first. Lane 13, who is that again?
Wawa Crest.
And you can see some of the girls look behind them. At this point, I feel like you just gotta keep your head straight and you just gotta go.
Look at that exchange there.
Here we go. So it looks like more of the southern crews here are leading the pack. All right, and it looks like lane 12 is
Upper Township.
holding a good spot there. Yeah, look at that. Coming out with a pretty big lead.
One thing you make sure you don't want to do is start running too early, because if you're running too early, that running out of that water is very tough. You want to make sure you can dolphin dive and swim as far as you can go.
All right, there she goes. That guy looks like he's
Leaning it.
yeah.
It's kind of tricky to stay even with all the
All
poles.
right, so I believe, did we say that was Upper Township?
I believe so.
There you go. All the way out, and here they are hitting their anchor. Oh, that's Avalon? All right, so that's Avalon out in first.
Sorry about that.
Sorry for the misinformation. You can hear all the cheers. All right, and this looks like a pretty easy lead. And if
It's like their last person going
first
out.
place. No, I think somebody already finished. That was, I believe, Avalon.
Oh.
All right, finishing strong here. And that concludes the Ventnor women's race. So it's like, I consider this like the women's South Jerseys. It's the equivalent. 'Cause,
Yeah.
You know, it's mostly men that race for,
The South Jerseys race, is that co-ed or just men?
I believe it could be co-ed, but you know, typically you see like men rowers and
Yeah.
swimmers, but yeah, and happy to be here. Happy to be here to watch all these great athletes compete. The best athletes of South Jersey, and you know, saving lives by day and winning
Racing
races by
by
night.
night.
Yeah. All right, and then we're gonna still live broadcast the award ceremony starting soon, so about 20 minutes here. We're gonna sign off from here on out. Again, I'm Natalie.
And I'm Molly.
And thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you guys see watch the ceremony for the official results. And have a great night, and I will see you guys on Friday.
Don't forget to tune in.
Don't forget to tune in, YouTube. Same time, same place. Well, not the same physical place, it's in Longport if you want to actually come out. But why would you want to come out when you can just listen to our beautiful voices? All right, see you guys Friday.
Adios.
Special thanks to our sponsors, Wawa, Passionvines, and the Hartman Home Team at Berkshire Hathaway and Fox and Roach Realtors.
started with the awards in a minute. Okay, good evening. My name's Megan Holland. I'm a lieutenant here in Ventnor. We want to thank everybody for attending tonight's event, the Bill Howarth Women Lifeguard Invitational. This is the 26th year of this race, and it is named after Billy Howarth, our beloved former VCBP captain of 29 years, who lost a hard-fought and courageous battle with cancer in 2016. Captain Howarth was a tremendous influence on so many, especially female lifeguards across all of South Jersey. He was a coach, mentor, and friend, and it is with great honor that his legacy lives on with this race. Before we get started with the awards, I just wanted to take a minute to thank our mayor and commissioners, Mayor Holtzman, Commissioners Kriebel and Landgraf, for your support as always. We want to thank our public safety departments, the police and fire, and of course, all of our Ventnor Beach Patrol lifeguards. You guys did a wonderful job that I appreciate you. I also want to thank our lane officials. This is the 4th year we've done all girls. I think it's all of the lane judges tonight were former competitors and former female lifeguards across South Jersey. It's always a pleasure to catch up with you ladies, and I appreciate your help tonight. And finally, presenting tonight's awards behind me are Captain Howarth's daughters and granddaughter, Nancy, Courtney, Megan, and Ella. Okay, I'm going to announce the top 5 in each event. Top 3 receive awards, so when you hear your name for 1 through 3, come on up. On our first event, the doubles row, in 5th place, Kira McCulley and Taylor Fye from Longport. 4th place, Stacy Price and Katie Fisher from Ventnor. In 3rd place, Eve Chuarello and Casey McLeese. Say that, Upper Township. In 2nd place, from Atlantic City, Juliana Grenice and Raina Roach. And in 1st place from Margate, Amanda and Christina Aubel. In the swim, in 5th place from Sea Isle, we had Kaylee Alzeski. Fourth place from Cape May, Kate Luft. In 3rd place from Avalon, Becca Cover. In 2nd place from Wildwood Crest, Adrian Bello. And in first place from Longport, Megan Fox. in the singles row. In 5th place from Wildwood, Riley McDade. Fourth place from Longport, Taylor Phi. Third place from Margate, Amanda Albel. In 2nd place from Ventnor, Stacy Price. And in 1st place from Atlantic City, Morgan Simpson. Okay, and in our final event, the Surf Dash, in 5th place from Wildwood Crest, Sophia Jurisk, Abby Thompson, Emmy Fedrick, and Christina Adams. In 4th place from Brigantine, Kayla Patucci, Megan Winterbottom, Grace Immig, and Abby Gregg. In 3rd place from Sea Isle, Jenna Mesquia, Kylie Fry, Olivia Butney, and Caitlin Nakowski. In 2nd place from Upper Township, Eve Chirello, Casey McLeese, Grace Steele, and Mackenzie Blake. And in 1st place from Ventnor City, Stacy Price, Sam Keogh, Kira Murray, and Sarah Hare. Okay, for the final overall, we just have an award for 1st place, but I'll announce top 5. In 5th place, Upper Township. We had a tie for 3rd between Margate and Longport. Margate gets the 3rd, with the tiebreaker being the doubles. So Longport 4th, Margate 3rd. With 8 points. In 2nd place, Atlantic City with 9 points. And in 1st place with 11 points, Ventnor City. We want to thank everybody again for coming out tonight. We'll see everybody on Friday in Longport. Thanks so much.